wanted us to be seen. Family. Wanted you to be my sister forever, and you left without me a word about goodbye. Your sister just saw things on a girl.
Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome all of you. TikTok, fan, family, and followers. It's good to have you on here, and welcome YouTube follower also. I hope you're all doing well. Today I have something rather easy to share with you. I was saying earlier, last night, that I'm gonna make dessert, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Now I have sticky rice that is steaming right now. I think it's done. So I also have what you call this? We call this purple sticky rice. Okay, purple sticky rice is a special kind of sticky rice that consider whole grain, and it's purple by its nature. What I'm gonna do right now is to cook this sticky rice in the. I'm gonna infuse it in the coconut milk to allow this sweet to be incredibly delicious. Okay. Steam. Well, I could have steamed this, but then it worked better on cooking on the pan like this, because this whole grain sticky rice here is it's whole grain, so it's hard to cook it. It takes a long time to cook it. So that's why you see me cooking on this open top here. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to say thank you and welcome all of you. Yay! Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Send those hearts to you also. Welcome all of you. Okay, so we have a few things to get done. So I'm gonna go ahead and process sticky rice. Okay, I think I will need okay. I'm gonna use this pan here to saute sticky rice. I'm gonna do this is 19 ounce of coconut milk. You can do any brand of your choice. Okay, I mean a brand of your choice is fine. I use this just a little bit for other cooking, and I kept it in the freezer. That's to keep it best flavor when it's in the freezer. So I need my cups. Okay, we didn't go by cup. Okay, I have here about three tablespoons of sticky rice before it's done. But after it's done, it's a different story, because that is when the sticky rice expanded and and it's and when the rice is done, it's a lot more than the regular grain. I mean the grain before we process it. Okay, so that is just a natural way of how rice work. Because the uncooked grains and the cooked grains are not the same equal amount. Okay, the cooked grain will be about 3 times as much because the expansions of the grain itself. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pan sear my white sticky rice. Okay, before I process it, I clean and remove any drag from my sticky rice and soak it for about 3 hours before going to the steamer. Now, if you do have one of those Asian bamboo basket steamer, it go a lot quicker than this steamer that I have here. This steamer I have right here is like, it's not an old school, it's a new school, but then it wasn't really effective. Hello, edit money, exit money, extra money. Yes, money, that's it. We want money, we need money, we want a lot of money. We're gonna be happy on a lot of money. So sometimes a lot of money will make a man happy. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, but we do need money, but happiness comes within. Okay, if we have that heart full of love, and that we are happy about our life, we're happy about our relationship with kid, with dog, with cat, with mortgage and all that, we should be smiling all the time. This and that. When you're happy, our body release good hormone. Okay, there's a fancy word for that. Okay, so it does not matter because our life is precious. We should always try to be happy. Okay, I just lost my brother a few weeks ago. I still misses him. I lost about 5 family members last year on my dad's side. There was some middle-aged one. There was some second cousin in their 40s, early 30s that passed away, and that hurt. Okay, the only thing that I forgot today is the sesame seed. Okay, I thought I packed everything, but then doesn't matter how scrutinized I am, I always forgotten something because I'm cooking at my other place here. Because other place, the internet is not working yet, so I came over here just to get my internet going so I can cook. Okay, so I waited a little bit because it take a while. It take me almost like an hour and a little over an hour to steam my rice. So that was like a long time to steam rice. That's already been soaked over times. And that just because I'm using the new school steamers. Let me tell you how the new steamers or the new school steamer look like. Okay, let me bring it over. Well, it looks like this. Okay, I'm utilizing the rice cooker. That, okay, filled with water, and then this flush wall with this one because I can't find the bottom to this steamer, so it's quite a struggle. Because I still need to get to know the house a little bit better and find out where everything's are. But other than that, all things are possible. Okay. So these are the new school steamers that I come up with. Typically, I'll do the the bamboo basket steamer that made from Laos, Thai, or Cambodia. So it steamed quicker. Okay? But this right here, it worked. Okay? I used the cheesecloth because the hole to this steamer was a little bit bigger than the grain, so it slipped through. So our coconut milk is simmering. I wanted to bring it to hot boil to allow the water to evaporate, the juice to evaporate, and the coconut milk to release the oil. Okay, I think I had that was about a good 16 ounces of. Oh, it was a 16 ounces. I only used about a teaspoon for other cooking, so I still have about. It was 16.9 ounce, so I used about a tablespoon. So I still have about 16 ounces of coconut milk here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead also to use the coconut powder to do this, to allow sticky rice dessert to taste amazing. And I'm a little disappointed because I wanted to have the sesame seed, but then I forgot, so I didn't want to have to run to the grocery store just to grab sesame seeds. So we can do without. Okay, it's avoidable. It just make it fancier when we do have those things. Okay, so I'm gonna use about half of the half cup, so that's about one third cup of coconut powder. Because if I use all the coconut milk cream, it's gonna generate too much juice, and that would take a long time to process this. So I'm gonna go ahead and add our sugar right now, to get some sweetness into our dessert. Okay, I'm gonna do about a half a cup, and that's all the sweet I wanted in this dessert. You can do a cup if you love the sweetness, but I'll do half a cup. Go into the sugars. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to do, actually I will divide this into two separate equal amount. Okay, let me add our ingredient first, so that way we would have equal amount of sugars. I'm gonna do about I do about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Yeah. So it's gonna be equal amount of the sweetness and the little bit of salt. Okay, I mean this dessert here is a lot easier than you would think. Okay. All right. Let me sample it. Because it's coconut oil, I didn't want to stick to my spatula. I love it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this so that way it doesn't stick too. It's getting dry. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate that. I love heart. You can send millions. I will take it all. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer some of our sugar into a bowl, so that way I still can divide it. Oop. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. Disaster strike. Always am. I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Whenever I'm not having a disaster, always do. But well, don't say that. It's not good to say that. Whoa! No one tell me there's no volume on. Never mind. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I didn't mean to do that to you guys. I always sometimes I have issue with. If I'm not looking around, that's what happened to me. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So what I'm doing right now is making sticky rice dessert. Okay, let me divide this because we want to add a few flavor to it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of the ube color and the pandan flavor. Okay, so to keep this happy, let me add a little bit more of the coconut oil or coconut milk, if you want to call it. So there we go. We're gonna keep stirring this, okay, because it's gonna burn. Which is already burning on the side. I'm gonna lower the heat. Woo. But then that it smells so well because sticky rice. I mean the coconut milk, once it's sauteed really well, it smells so good because that's just the nature of. So we're gonna do 1 cup of sticky rice. 2 cups. So it does need to be cooked in advance for us to be able to dilute this in the sugar in a quicker time. If we do not cook our rice in advance, it will not cook evenly. It will take a while for it to cook on here. So that's why it's important that if you're gonna try this, that you would steam the sticky rice in advance. Hello, welcome. Well, thank you. Hello, and hi to all of you too. A lot of love, a lot of regards, and I'm sorry, it's steamy hot around here. So let me move out this on your way. We're gonna make 2 cups of the ube, and it looks so good right now. Let me elevate my my YouTube. Because sorry about that. Let me see about that. I'm sorry. Is that better? Okay, so the mic is on YouTube. You guys should have said something. Let me talk to myself. Shoot, that's not even good. Okay, so we are sauteing our sticky rice on a low, because I already burned like at the edge of this cooking pan here, and that's why I rather have the non-stick pan. It works a lot better. It's a lot friendlier. Welcome all of you. Yes, and love. Thank you for coming on here. Subscribe to my channel. Click like. Click absolutely click like. Okay, so that way we can stay connected. I don't have a hand to pin you, but I'll go back. If you do send me a message, I will go back on the message and go back and subscribe you all also. Okay, if you subscribe to my channel, on both channel, I always go back and subscribe on your channel also. That it is common decency that we do to support each other. Okay, so the cake smells so good. There we go. I'm trying not to burn at the edge of the pan. Okay, to do that, let me add some ube. Okay, I used most of this on my cheesecake. Remember, we did If you remember, I did something for the ube cheesecake, and I'm gonna use about 1 teaspoon first and see how it goes. Oh my goodness, that was like a last drop of it. I got about 1 teaspoon out of it. Okay. All right. I have to grab a new bottle then. Well, I like the little cute bottle here. Sometimes I keep it for the plant. Okay, let's see what condition I get from this color here. I might get just lilac color because I'm supposed to get like a teaspoon of ube to have like a beautiful color. But anyway, so far so good. Did I add salt to this? Let me add some salt. Okay, I didn't taste the salt. So did I? Hold on. Sorry, it's Sunday. Maybe a dash of salt. Okay, if I already put it, I'm delusional. Just a little bit, okay? Not even a little tiny bit. Look at that. So, yes. Okay. I have banana leaf. It's downstairs fridge. I didn't want to have to run. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. So it didn't turn out the color that I would love, that like really like purple-ish color. Oops, my bad. But it got a little color out of it, okay? It's not the pretty color that I like, but I know what. Okay. Okay, let me set this aside. It's done, okay? I have fresh coconut that I processed and broke it, and I saved the juice, so I had a cup of juice, and it tastes so good. Cheer. Cheer. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we're doing dessert today, okay? We do Cambodian dessert, sticky rice over shredded coconut in a minute. Right now I'm processing my sticky rice here. Let me move this into a bowl because I still have one more flavor to go, which is the pandan flavor. And we're just gonna move it in here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use the same pan. Nothing wrong with that because it's just gonna blend in really, really well. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this syrup that I made earlier, that I divided into half. And I'm gonna pour the rest of, oh no, not the rest, some of the coconut milk in here. You can use any kind of coconut milk of your choice, okay? It does not matter what brand you do. Because I'm not indoors, and okay. It's really nice. So I did two tablespoons. I mean two cup of the ube. So we can do the same thing here. What I did was that I wash, make sure that the sticky rice are nice and clean, and I soak it with warm water for about 3 hours. Yeah. Sometimes I try overnight. Overnight work also. You know, I mean, It's not overdue. Okay, so I still have about 2 cups left here, which I'm gonna make something out of it. Maybe because 2.5 cups, okay, on the pandan. I didn't use the frozen pandan because it was hard to do the frozen pandan. I have to extract the juice and then process it. So here, it's so easy. No work. It still have some flavor, pandan flavors, okay, which is nice. Okay, it's not as well as fresh pandan, because we don't have fresh pandan. We're gonna get frozen pandan, and that's it. So this pandan here is color coded, so I think the green is coming out really, really nice. Yeah. Okay, so even the natural color of pandan, it doesn't get this green, so I guess we get what we get, right? I mean, in Cambodia, pandan grow everywhere where rain and soils are. Okay, so here, a good friend of ours, her family farm has pandan plant on it, but when the family sold the farm, I forgotten to ask her to like bring the pandan over so that we can grow it in our backyard here in Las Vegas. She sold her property, the family sold the property and moved here to Las Vegas. And then yeah, the pandan went with the farm. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna cook the pandan a little bit to allow it to like really working in the coconut milk and the sugar. Okay, it's a little bit sweet, too much sweetness to it, so I can add some more sticky rice. The same thing for the other one, because the person I'm serving don't like a lot of sugar, so then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more, make about 3 cups. Okay, so I'll do the same thing on the other flavor also, because it's necessary to stay on the low sugars as possible. Okay, because you know that Halloween is here. We're gonna be getting a lot of candy, and we don't want the kid to eat all the candy. Sometimes we help the kid eating the candies. I did that for my grandkid last night. My granddaughter back from her trunk or treat, and she has everything save for my favorite candy, which is the I can't say it, but because TikTok will be adamant about that, so I can't even say it. Okay, so let me sample this, because I add about 3 cups altogether for the pandan, and the color is so beautiful. I love it. So there you go. Okay, so I love it because it dilutes out really well, and it's not even that sweet. Okay, it's very baby sweet. So it's baby sweet, low sweetness. We'll remove this into here, and let me add a little bit more onto this ube flavor here, because it's still to me it's still not. Remember, I have about half a cup of sugars only in that, because I don't know, I mean, probably later in the evening the mouth taste is like full balance, where I think that sweetness come out of it, so it feel like it is feel like it's sweet. Okay, yeah, let me see. I still have the brown rice. Okay, I'll have to do that the same way. No. I wonder if I mix the green pandan onto this color, it'd be even more beautiful. But I can mold this up also, okay? And we can do that while the rice is still nice and soft. Before I do that, let me cook the brown rice also. Only thing that I'm disappointed today, welcome, is that I forgot the sesame seed. Out. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Okay. Here we go. The ube didn't turn out too ube-ing. The pandan, it's a lot of greenness to it. That's super cool. Let me try the brown rice. Okay. And with the brown rice, I'm going to go ahead and use the coconut cream. So I have about probably 1/3 of a cup, maybe half a cup even. Come on, I don't have all that. Just want to welcome all of you. Welcome, welcome. This one right here, I'm gonna use only 2 tablespoons of sugars. Okay, so I know how the sweet it was, and I'm gonna do a dash of salt. Remember, they can burn. So the brown rice is already had its own flavor, own color, which is a deep purple here. And so I have about 3 cups of this. We're gonna go ahead and process the same way. I cook it on this pot here with about 3 times as much of water, because it was whole grain. It was whole grain purple rice, so it's if I steam it, it'll take a long time for it to cook, and it doesn't stick together. Okay, in this process, I mean, in this project, we need the rice to be sticky, to be gluey, to be, yeah, it needs to have a certain amount of textures in order for us to be able to achieve what we are making today. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Say hi to all of you. I appreciate you being on here. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Subscribe on both channels. I've always appreciate it. And those thumb up is always beautiful. This is the sticky brown rice. Okay, it's sticky rice. It's not regular brown rice. It's called gluten rice, or even sweet rice. This kind of rice grows in certain region in Asia, certainly in Cambodia, in Laos, and in Thailand. They grow this sort of rice. Okay, so I'm not sure if they do that in another country because I have not done enough research for it. So, um, yeah, so I appreciate that comment. It is um this dessert here would require sticky rice, okay, not just regular brown rice because a lot of Asian dessert need sticky rice. Okay, brown rice are for to have it with our meals, okay. We certainly is a good question. Appreciate you asking. Okay, I appreciate you interacting. I like that. Okay, all right. So I think what happened is that when I cook my sticky rice, I think I put a lot of water, so it's kind of mushy, which is fine. Okay, it can be mushy. This will mold really well on the molder. Okay, let me go the next process. Go with the next process. Okay, so let me turn off the heat because everything is good and dandy. So I have all this mold here, which I'm gonna use. Okay, we're gonna use this for our dessert, so that way when our dessert come out, it will be so beautiful, just like I did on the other thing. So these right here already have enough oil on it, which is a coconut oil, so I do not think that I need to have the coat oil on these anymore. Okay, so look at that, it's working. And so we're just gonna fill it up to the top, and when it get hardened, okay, this will get hardened. When it get hardened, it will come off easily, just like the cheesecake we did the other day. So this mold had beautiful, it had beautiful floral design. Okay, thank you. It's gonna be good. It's light dessert. Okay, I as you see that I barely use minimal sugars. Okay, this one right here I think is sunflowers and it looks so pretty. Look at that. Yeah. So when this get hardened, we can remove this and enjoy. And I'm gonna we can do that with. We have 3 flavors. We have the pandan flavor and what else I have? I have the ube, but ube didn't turn out too well. But you know what? I'm not gonna sweat over it because I ran out of ube, which is fine. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna have to press this, okay, in order for it to like press through the back here, okay. So if you want something fancy, go online and order these here, okay. This silicone molder, it works so well. It's it said that it'd be good for baking. I have not tried it. I steam on this. It worked well with steaming. Okay, so when I'm done with these, then we're gonna shred the coconut and allow the cake to cool down, and we'll remove it from the from this mold here. Okay, look at that. It's so easy, right? So like I said, you want to get fancy, then go online and order a whole bunch of these. I think they're like 30, 40 pieces to achieve certain. Some of these are like it just does this same pattern. Okay, so it has like this one is roses. So once it's done, you can flip it and then turn it upside down, and the floral design will be on the top of your of the cup, and it gives that beautiful floral design. So the sticky rice will get hardened, okay. So it give it right now it's a little bit warm, so it's easy to to mold it into this molder. Once it get too what do you call it, when it cool down, it get hardened. So that's why I want to get this done quickly as possible. Okay, so just rub it to give a smooth top, which gonna become a bottom later. Okay, because when we flip it over, it will be the bottom. Well, the ube color is not it's too soft, so it didn't even look like ube, but that was like the last drop of it. So I have about 1 teaspoon of, which is fine. I'm not gonna cry. Oh, wait, next time when I have more of these, I'm gonna come back and do the ube colors. Okay, it's gonna allow that I'm gonna add a little bit more ube and get this rice to like to lighten up the color, to make the color more vivid. Okay, so get okay. So like I said, these gonna be so beautiful when I turn it over, when it's processed. I don't even have to keep this in the fridge. It'll cool down, or if you want it to cool down quicker, you can put it in the fridge. Okay, but sticky rice will get hardened once the heat settle down. I just want to say welcome to all of you. Chef Vanessa's making a sticky rice dessert today. I have pandan flavors and ube flavor and the whole grain sticky rice. Okay, infused in delicious coconut milk and a little bit of sugar and dash of salt. That's all you need. Oh, the coconut milk, yeah. So you can't do this sweet without a coconut milk. Coconut milk is like Asian lifeline. Asian, like we can't do dessert without coconut milk. Okay, when the beginning of time, we don't have dairy product, we don't even know cheese or dairy product, we don't have those things. So the Asian people do grow up in cooking everything in the coconut milk. Okay, so that's why we stuck to coconut milk and everything, which is I mean, it's just that we, just like here in America, we use cheese. You know, we use butter for every cooking. You know, we're making cookie, making cheesecake, what have you. We so inclined to, I mean, so used to the basic ingredient that we use. Okay, which are the butter, you know, the milk. Those are the things that we use here in America or in the European nation. But in the Asian nation where I came from, I never heard of butters or cow milk, fresh cow milk. But then we have imported condensed milk from China or Japan, what have you. And other than that, we have cow. We raise cow for farm hand. We don't really slaughter the cow for meat unless, you know, unless it's for the market. But other than that, the farmer don't really slaughter cow unless they have like a big feast, like their daughter wedding or funeral, stuff like that. Growing up, that's what I experienced. Okay, so there was no cheese, there was no butter, there was no fresh cow milk. Not in the city. I mean, not in the village though. I don't know about the city because, to be honest with you, when I was in Cambodia, I never really gotten to go to the city. There's a few times that when the family would take together and attend the movie theater, and then we get to visit like in a big city in Battambang. Other than that, we don't really have anything to do with the city folk or city life. Okay, we just happy being on the field and cooking and eating all those beautiful natural food from the field. Okay, it's organic. There's no chemical where we came from, but now everything just packed with some terrible chemical, which is crazy how that goes. So here are the beautiful roses. Look at that. Let me see. Yeah. It's such a beautiful mold. Like I said, this is silicone, so it's safe to bake in it. I steam in it. It works. Well, actually, I have not steamed in it, but a friend of mine who is Filipino descent, she baked her rice cake on it, and it worked really, really well. But her just basic. She doesn't have the floral design like I do. She just used regular cup. Let me even out a little bit. I need some more of this brown one. Does that look like chocolate cake a little bit? It does, huh? You see that it's not sticking only on my finger because it's packed with coconut milk, and that's why. Yeah, it's really nice to do that. Welcome all of you. I know that reading your text and your message is hard, but I just want to welcome you. Let me. Thank you. Well, you know, when you have big family, eating out is not option. You know that, right? We weren't born silver spoon. Coming to America, we barely came with a bag of clothes. I mean, not even a bag of clothes. We don't even have bag of clothes coming to America in 1980. We were just refugee coming from Cambodia, the broken home, the broken country, at war. So we don't have much, but we came to America to search for sanctuary, safety net. We need that for ourselves because when the war taken over by bad men, we lose everything. We lose our farm, we lose our family, we lose everything that we own. We just went searching for places that we can make home, and went through Thailand. A lot of memories, you know, some of unpleasant memory. I'm not gonna say too much about it because it sounds like I'm being ungrateful, you know, but then there's a lot of story to tell where I will come back and share a little bit more about that. And look at that. It's so nice. Yeah, well, thank you so much. I like that, the way you saying that. It's so nice of me to cook for the family, because it is, you know why? Because growing up in the refugee camp, we didn't have enough. Okay, we stand in line for unprocessed food, because in Thailand it's so hot. By the time the food that came in the ice would get rotten, getting spoiled. But if we don't eat spoiled food, then we don't have to eat anything to eat. So we have to cook the food and eat. Sometimes there's rice, sometimes it's fish, but never fresh though, you know. I mean, it just, because there's so many people in the camps, I guess it's hard to, and they don't have proper refrigeration, so it's always like stinky food, rotten food. But I guess when we train our body to certain degree of food consumption, you know how you see people eat raw food, it don't mess them up, and if we do, we could get diarrhea for 5 days, you know. Same thing, we get used to certain conditions of food handling, certain food type. So it's not like we eat because we have enough. It was not no food, so we have to eat to survive until we get to go to another country like America or France or Canada or wherever the sponsorship are being offered. But for me, it was offered here in America. First it was in France, and then they deny asylum because my dad wasn't feeling well, and French people don't want to bring people with illness or disease to their country. Instead of give us a treatment, they said, no, we're not taking you. And then we end up here in America. America was being really, really nice, treating my dad, treating all of us, and brought us here. Though it was a long treatment, but at least, you know, they give us hope to be here in America. And now that so much food to offer, so much food to share here. So every time when I look back and how things are in the life in the camp, it allowed me to be grateful, to be thankful that I'm here, that it's more than enough food for family. Okay. So that's why when some people said that, well, America is getting bad, it's not safe to be here for certain culture, you know, I still saying it does not matter where we go. I think America still be like my final destination, a home. Okay, so I know you can't see it right now, but I'm just piling up these. Okay, I'll let you see it in a minute. Let me finish this before the rice get hardened, and I want to be able to put them in this beautiful mold here. Okay, so. Yesterday I was on live with another friend of mine who I met on Facebook. she sent me the invite long time ago. I never gotten to check on my messages. So last night when I click on it, she was in the middle of her live. So she invited me to be on her live, and she introduced me to her audience and her followers. It was neat. You know how I love the fact that she was so nice and kind to do that. You know, invite me to be her co-host, and then refer people to my channel. You know, my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel. I thought that was the greatest thing. So that's what we should be doing so far, you know, for the content creators, because we should be supporting each other. We shouldn't be bashing each other. We shouldn't put each other like in a bad spot, or be jealous, or be on here acting like troll, you know, always make negative comment, always say some crazy stuff that to belittle or make content creator feel bad. You know, don't do that. I mean, that's so mean. You know, it's already hard to be on here and get viewer once or two viewers a day, or get 1 or 2 subscribers a week. It's already hard enough, you know. And then we have someone come on here and be the troll and be making fun and belittle, and that's not even nice. Okay. So I'm just saying that we should be kinder to each other and support each other. I'll do the same thing, you know. You support to my channel, and I'll go back and I subscribe yours. And then I always be tapping things that you post and things like that. So it is like we support each other. And that is like the best thing that we can do for each other as content creator. You know, if you have YouTube channel, then support each other on YouTube channel. If you have TikTok or you have Instagram, if you have Facebook, then support each other. You know, don't go over to their channel and be mean and belligerent and act like you know everything. You know, if you know everything, you make your own channel. I would love to see that, you know, but if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you also. Typically, if I don't get people that are nice to me and coming on here and make derogatory comment, I don't normally respond, but I will block, you know, because I don't need that kind of energy. You know, we want the right kind of energy for the production of any kind of content, whether you're doing food, whether you sell, whether you have a shop, whether you do nail, you do hair, or you sell items, or you have your shop, whatever it is. If you cordial to people, and people will show support, and same thing, you know, we support each other, and that's the bottom line. Okay, we got to do that. You cannot come on here and thinking that you can shut them down like that, and that you know that they're not going to go anywhere. We will go. You know, I mean, I haven't been on YouTube very long. I don't know how to navigate through it quite yet. You know, but I'm not worried. You know, I mean, I'm not worried about that at all. I wouldn't even worry. You know, I mean, all the technicality, but thank you. America has been my home for 45 years now. I came when I was 17 years old, lived here for 45 years. In fact, it's been 45 years exact on August. And loving it, learn the culture, learn to survive, learn the transitional into the mainstream culture, when to get educated, work all my life in the community as a community advocate. We know how to bring the community together, and we rally for any social injustice, or the thing that or even the change in our community. You know, we rally, we work with the lawmakers, we will go to the Capitol, we will meet with the constituents and help them decide whether to pass a law or to send a law to get vetoed or get approved. And there's a change in the community. We would organize a community member, we will take buses, and we'll go to the Capitol, we'll rally, we meet with the constituent, we meet with the lawmaker, we meet with the senator, we'll meet with representative, and that's how we do it. We do peace rally. We don't go crazy. We don't destroy country. We do not what do you call it? We do not batter. We do not assault. We do not allow any kind of inappropriate behavior when we go to lawmaker. We want to be like in our best behavior to show respect, because we are protected by constitution right. We have the constitutional right, though it may be shift and change now because new administration. Every time when we have new administration, it's always like bombarded with the new change and threaten our security, threaten our livelihood, threatens our well-being, threaten our income, threaten our job. That's why we have to speak up. We don't let just anybody to walk in our life and like change everything for us. You know, that's not what our country is about. Okay, our country is guaranteed under the Constitution, and you have to know your right, though. You know, you have to read the Constitution, what it stands for. Okay, the Constitution is the law of the land to protect the government from taking too much power over us. As American citizens, we have certain rights. No, we have a lot of rights. Okay, we vote people into the office. We can veto them out. We can put them back in. We can help with decision making as far as changing the amended the Constitution. We get to voice. We get to say. We get to work with that. You know, we don't just like, oh well, you know, I'm okay. You guys go ahead and do that. It's true, you know, we rely on other people to do all the work. Then we're not strong. Just like in Cambodia, you know, but the issue on the Thai border, instead of fighting back, they went into the nation community and said, we need help. Help us, you know, help us. We don't want war. We want peace. Help us get peace. Help us bring out the word. Help us deliver the message. They do peaceful rally. they were powerful because people, Cambodian throughout the land, not just in Cambodia. Now remember, Cambodian after the war, we separated just like the 12 tribe of Israel. If you know who the 12 tribe of Israel are, they are the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And after God so upset with us and he divided us into tribes, so there are 12 tribes, okay? So, and then we were separated, okay? So, same thing for Cambodian. We were separated after the war, okay? After the genocide, after the all that atrocity that happened during 1975 until about 1990. So what is left is just us trying to survive through that Holocaust. Let me put this in the sink because it gets dry. Okay, what I have left is that to just to shred the coconut. Okay, so here are the sticky rice cake. Welcome, welcome. Well, thank you for sticking around with me. Okay, thank you for Sisi, my friend. Long time no see. Oh, did you enjoy your time away? Welcome back. I'm so glad to have you back. I know I haven't been on here neither. My internet at the other house was not friendly because she changed a new service, and soon we signed up for, and something crazy happened to the pole, and now they have to wait until they fix the pole. So I haven't been able to even like on here. When I'm over here at the studio with the baby, so the baby she's a little fussy. I'm not sure why. Maybe she's teething, and she's reaching certain milestones, so she's not like really she's very mind loving, and as you see her yeah, but I want to give her that full attention when she need that little love. You know, I don't want to push the time away from her and trying to do my own business. So I have an okay for her to appear on my cooking channel. She loves it, but you know how being with the baby and cooking on one hand is not, you know, it's not a thing that we enjoy doing. I did that when I had my own kids, so I give that full attention to little girl, and by the time I'm done, I gotta run to take care of my mom, to take care of the dog, and so I'm in the list of responsibility, went on and on and on. So I wasn't able to even do that. And then normally when the internet's working at the other house, when I get to the other house, I would like clean up everything, get everything ready, get everybody all happy and fine dandies, and I will cook. So I have 2 kitchens that I can do that. But today I got a moment to do that. Look at this beautiful design. Okay, so when it get hardened, I will flip it over and it will see the beautiful design. You can't really see it, but it's there. Okay, I probably need to work on it a little bit more. To press it harder to allow the rice to like form the little. It can't really see it, but then but it's just a nice cubbing. Okay. I have a lot of cleaning up to do. Before I do that, I just want to show you the beautiful sticky rice cake in 3 flavors: the brown rice, the brown sticky rice, the pandan flavor, the green one. This is the full. The whole grain sticky rice, the pandan flavor, and then the ube. But then I ran out of ube. I forgot about that, so it just had a nice off-white color, which is, I'm not disappointed about. So the next thing I have to do is to shred the coconut. Okay, the coconut, I already did this. I already break it. I have my coconut shredder. I got this from the Asian store. Okay, don't be looking at American store. They don't have these things, because Americans don't do these things. I'm not saying, I'm not bashing it up, but I'm just saying that we came from different side of the world where the sun spin around on the side of the world, and I land on the other side of the world, so I learned all these beautiful techniques. So along with the dessert making and some of the delicious recipe that I share with you. amazing recipe coming from all the way from Southeast Asia, from Asia, and have you, whatever I know, whatever I like, whatever I have, whatever I possess in my brain and my family, I share it all. And that's how much I love you guys, that willing to share all these, okay? So the sugar coconut, I can do it in like a really skinny, the skinny will be on this side right here, okay? It'll give that little, it's a little shreddier, but on this side here will give like a little chunky, okay? But it'll do the work. So I got this from Asian store. When I went overseas, I went to look for all of this little thing, you know. I mean, my dad used to attach the bottle cap that it looked like it had that little zigzag here, and he will nail it onto bamboo stick, and that works as well too, you know. But I probably can do that also, but I would have to borrow somebody beer can or beer cap to do that. So in order to get like a fine straight, I can do it softly. It'll give me this beautiful shredded, long shredded like that. Look at that. Okay. So what will happen is that, okay, when I turn this over, okay, actually it's already working. And we can go ahead and like sprinkle some of this coconut here on here onto a nice arrangement. Okay, so well, the sticky rice is getting hardened, so it's gonna come out nicely. What I'll do is that I press it a little bit harder to allow the imprint of the floral to sunk it in. Okay, every cleavage of it. Okay, so even it's not as prominent. Hey, look at that. You know, and that's why they call this sticky rice, okay? Because it's sticky, and they're not exaggerated about that. If you can't do this with long grain unless you cook it cook it really real a long time and allow the rice to break down all the fibers and become gluey, sticky. You know, I mean, you can do that. In Cambodia, when we have projects that need glue, we don't have glue. Well, they probably have somewhere in the city, and we live far away from the city, so we don't have access to any of that. So we'll boil the sticky rice or the rice until it becomes gluten, until it becomes sticky, and that's what we use for glue project. Okay, so we were creative. We weren't like everything that we have in the community is not like, it's not always from the what you call it, from the commercial. We make it. So give me a moment. So what I'll do is that, okay, I will finish shredding our coconut. I'm gonna allow the sticky rice to settle in, to be happy in their little mold here, okay? And then so when we remove this, it have a nice imprint, like here. Okay, so I know I have a little bit of green on that. Okay. It's not impressive like chocolate cake, or, I mean, just like other maybe gelatin or cheesecake. It had a much more what do you call it, a clear imprint. Okay, so this one right here I think is chrysanthemum. So I'm gonna finish shredding the coconut. I'll let you go, and I will leave all the ingredients on the YouTube descriptions. Make sure that you support me by going to my YouTube channel and subscribe, like, and share. I always appreciate your support, and say hi to all of you. It's so good to see all of you, and welcome back, Cece. Yes, oh, you come over. Stone, we have the table arrayed with the sweet today. Today, I I made egg sandwich for lunch, and I can't eat eggs, so I just had avocado on the naan bread. So I started having naan bread for a regular diet now instead of doing the bread from the market or from the store, because naan bread is easy. It does not require for me to bake it. I just cook it on the grill here, and that works so well. Okay, here we go, the shredded coconut. So I have 2 of them. I probably only need 1 coconut. Okay, so once it's done, I'm supposed to have my what do you call it, roasted sesame seed. Maybe I'm not gonna close out today. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow when I have the sesame seed roasted and the coconut, shredded coconut, okay, sorry, shredded coconut. And then I can put them together in the tray, and I'll do a short video so that you can follow through with it. Follow up with it. Okay, and then you see how it's done. We just gonna shower snow with this shredded coconut, and get the sample for you. Okay. Well, I have to clean the kitchen. It's getting late, and in fact, I still have dinner to cook also. It's getting late also. I had everything marinate already. I just need to cook it. Okay, so I'm so glad to see all of you. It's been great to have you. Say hi and say hello to all of you, and welcome all of you if you just got on here. I just finished making the sticky rice dessert, okay? In this little beautiful mold here. I'm waiting for it to process, to get hardened so that I can remove it. I'm gonna put roasted sesame seed and shredded coconut will go on it, and then I'll do a little short video of it to show you how it's like in the final setting. Okay, so right now I'm just getting my cake to get hardened, allow it to like really grab into the little all of this design here. Okay, well, I'm grateful that you on here supporting me. Thank you for coming on, the like, the subscribe, the hello, the visiting. Make sure that you leave comments so I can go back and follow you also. Okay, we are here together, support each other. You support my content, my business. I will go back and do the same way. It's just common decency that we help each other. If you don't do the content and you're here supporting me, hey, I thank you. That's very kind and very good, just good karma that you do something wonderful for me and for other content, because you enjoy watching the content, you enjoy the cooking show. Perhaps you will try it one day, and then it will be something that you can take to the party, you know, with like a full tray of this. And this is gonna go first, okay? If you go to the Cambodian community, they will say, oh my goodness, they'll be impressed. But for American, they will say, oh, what's that? You know, they would say, but oh, I don't like these. You know, I'm not exaggerating. Most of my American friends, they react like that unless they live in a community where they got to sample, they got to smell, they learn to love the people, they learn to appreciate the culture, and then they enjoy the food. Like I said, in order to cook the food, you have to love the people. You have to understand the culture. You have to understand the smell of the food, the texture of the food, the flavor of the food, and then you put it all in and you create a beautiful community relationship. Okay. All right, enough of me. Thank you for being on here. Happy Sunday evening until I see you again, hopefully tomorrow. And I'll do a short to show you how it's done. I think it's gonna be beautiful. Thank you. Good night and good morning to all of you. Love and appreciate. I will leave a recipe on YouTube channel. If you interested in making this beautiful sticky rice cupcake, you are welcome to visit with me, and I will leave the ingredient as soon as loading up. Okay, maybe tomorrow or after a day after. As soon as the video load up, I will be able to go in there and add the ingredients. All right. A lot of love, a lot of respect. Thank you for your support.